Hey, this is Matt. Once again, what about another video? This is another paid request. This time for DavieVids. Thank you so much for that. And for those interested in requesting pretty much any type of videos, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. Now, this is directed by Jeff Lieberman. Now, I'm not really a fan of the guy personally because, well, I won't get into that. But I do think his film Blue Sunshine was well done. I did like his film Remote Control, which starred Kevin Dillon from the Blob remake, but I did a review of that like years and years and years ago, and I tried to be a nostalgia critic, as in, put a little bit of, well, here's a clip as to why I liked it, and then most of it means talking about it, but then he got so mad, I guess because I used even a little clip of a footage, he took the video down. So that's how great he was. Oh, I'm promoting my DVD, it's finally come out on DVD. Hey, I would have promoted it for you, for free. But since you want to be a dick, screw you. So, Jeff Lieberman can go fuck himself personally. But as a director, like I said, Remote Control I don't mind. Blue Sunshine I like. Just Before Dawn is okay. Squirm, it's about killer earthworms. Take that for what you will. This, I think, is his worst one. At least that I remember. Because this has the dumbest family, one of the dumbest families I've seen in a horror film, has the dumbest boy I've ever seen in a horror film, this 9-year-old annoying kid, obnoxious and stupid, who plays his little video game, crappy looking game called Satan's Little Helper, and he's got a mom played by Amanda Plummer, who's in films like Pulp Fiction. His older sister's coming home. And for some reason, the little kid says that he wants to marry his sister. And the mom thinks nothing of it. Oh, kids are kids. No, I've never said that I wanted to... That's... And by the way, if you wonder if that ever comes into play later on, not really. I mean, he's mad that the sister brought home a boyfriend. And then when the kid wanders around, because it's the Halloween season and there's people in costumes, he sees a guy with a cool mask. I'll give you that. The killer has a cool mask. And the killer is the best part of this movie, which I'll get to why. Because everybody else is so stupid. You're rooting for the killer in this. And the killer never talks. You never know any backstory about the killer. He's like having fun posing pictures with dead bodies, but people don't think they're dead bodies, and he's doing this, or like being very playful with his body language, which he has to since he has no dialogue. And it's a cool looking mask, like I said. So again, the killer is the best part of the movie. The kid thinks it's the Satan from his video game, so I guess it's supposed to be some satire on how video games corrupt kids. I'm like, no, crappy, shitty movies like this corrupt kids more than video games. Jeff Lieberman. But this kid's like very gullible. There's obviously a dead body there, but the kid thinks nothing of it. And says, hey, can I be your little helper? And my sister's boyfriend, did he go to hell? Let's go. And at one point, the killer beats the shit out of that guy. You think he's dead, but the boyfriend's not dead. At least not yet. And this killer, I mean, yeah, there's no backstory. There's no explanation why this killer does what he does. Why he likes watching this kid play a video game. And granted, that's a certain bit of mysterious. Kind of makes the killer at least a little bit interesting. And I don't know what explanation you could give that would be satisfying, so I guess I'm fine with it in this instance. Because again, he's more interesting than anybody else. The older sister, she's hot, that's pretty much it. Amanda Plummer, she dresses up as a Chiquita woman. All this fake fruit on her. The boy is so obnoxious, so stupid, so annoying. Again, he's the dumbest kid I have ever seen in a horror film. Because the killer keeps doing all this stuff, and the kid's like, oh yeah, okay. The killer hangs a woman outside. She's literally hanging. Oh, stupid people. They think this is real. There's a bit where the killer grabs supplies, walks out in a shopping cart, with a shopping cart and the kid's in it. The killer stabs the guy, throws him in a dumpster, kid thinks nothing of it. The killer has a shopping cart. They hit a pregnant woman. They hit a baby carriage. They hit a blind guy. And again, the kid thinks nothing of it. When they come home and the girlfriend thinks it's her boyfriend, she never stops to think it's a bit weird that the boyfriend never talks, never wants to take off the mask, is a different height, behaving different, behaving unlike she knows, never speaking. Girlfriend never thinks anything of it. If you have a boyfriend or if you have a girlfriend that comes home and starts acting this weird and not talking at all and starts just feeling you up in front of your brother, like he starts feeling her breasts in front of the 9-year-old kid and she thinks nothing of it. Like, you know, this is a film that people maybe today would like because no one acts like a human fucking being, just like in Halloween Kills or Chainsaw Massacre 2022. It has that same amount of dumb writing for characters, but it doesn't even have the gore that those films have. And then people say it's funny satire. No, to me it's stupid, shitty, idiotic characters doing the dumbest things. And you're just, the excuses is, it's satire. The killer, I mean, does nasty stuff, takes a cat. Then, unlike Bad Boy Bubby, whatever the hell that name is, they use a fake prop. And then it hits the door and it splatters. Yeah, I'm a cat person. I don't really like that. But I'm fine because it's a horror film. It's a nice looking kitty. And then you can tell it's just a prop that it smacks on the wall and he uses the blood to write boo. Like that is part of the horror film staple. You know, your killer being brutal. It's actually using props and makeup, as it should. Not real dead fucking cats like Bad Boy Bubby, whatever the hell that film was. So that's why I could be fine with it here, because it's doing it the right way. And again, so the killer either acting with the family, and again, you wonder what this killer wants, because the killer is able to destroy a whole police station. Granted, does it off screen, and we just see the aftermath, but there's a point where he gets arrested, and then all of a sudden you hear that a lot of the cops are dead, and there's one shot of the police station, a bunch of dead cops. So apparently this killer has the same fortitude as the Hitcher, Roger Hauer's character. Both destroy a police station, kill all the cops off screen. Although the Hitcher is still better, because he could take down a fucking helicopter too. This guy didn't take down a helicopter. But if he could take down a whole fucking police station, he can't take care of a little boy, this woman, and the mom. So I guess it's more about just him playing games and just wanting to fuck with them. I'm assuming that's what he's doing, just fucking with them. Otherwise, he could have killed them just like that. He's just messing around with them. And again, because he never talks, because you never know the backstory, you can assume anything you want about it. So, again, that's what the killer is, the best part of the film. The way he acts, the way it overacts, and the mask, and the body language. Again, just repeating myself. So many times the kid sees obvious stuff that any 9-year-old kid would, with any amount of common sense, would go, yeah, this is real, but it's like the most gullible, obnoxious, stupid, dumb, twat waffle of a kid. And everybody else is stupid as well. The boyfriend, who's not quite dead, he wakes up, he just got banged up a bit. And then, spoiler alert, the dad of the family comes home, and the killer stabs him, and finally the kid gets it. Finally the kid gets it. Finally the kid understands what's going on. And then the killer does stuff like takes the mom, wraps her in like saran wrap, takes her to a party, again just to be just playful, and puts Drano where people get their drinks at. Like the only thing that kept me going, and I know I've seen this film before, but I forgot about it, is the killer. Nice look to him. Nice acting. When your killer is like the most likable character in the movie, that's a problem. At least to me. Maybe not to anybody else, but it is to me. And then, again, more the stupidity of these characters. There's a point where the boyfriend, obviously, he has some issues with his dad. So, he finds the killer, he has a gun on him. Doesn't pull the trigger right away. Says, "Who are you, asshole?" You know, you just shoot him and then pull off the mask to see who he is. But no. Instead, he just stands there while the killer takes the gun away. And yet again, it showcases why the killer is the most interesting character. Because the killer could shoot him, shoots his own hand, then gives the gun back. But then, for some reason, the boyfriend says, "Are you my dad?" How the hell do you go to the conclusion that you think this killer is your dad? You know, he took the gun and he shot his own hand. He only did that to, you know, make fun of me and to ridicule me, to say that he's better than me. Would it make more sense to think this guy is a crazy maniac because he kills people? And you just assume that because he shot his own hand, he's your dad? This means the dumbest people I've seen in the longest time in a horror film. This is just mind-numbingly stupid in this terms of writing for these characters. Again, the girlfriend taking so long to realize this guy is his boyfriend. The kid taking so long to realize that these are real people being hanged, hung. I forget the proper way to say it. And then not once, but twice, they have the notion where they shoot someone or they kill someone, and they pull off the mask, and it's a different person there. And, you know, the first time, you're like, okay, obviously it's not over. But the second time, the killer, at this point, has a Jesus costume. Which the gullible kid believes is Jesus that time. And I'm thinking, this kid... all because he prayed, and then someone with a costume of Jesus, he thinks it's Jesus. I mean, Jesus Christ. This kid, shoot this kid. Please kill this kid. I'm like, please kill this kid. I want you to kill this kid. Please. Chopping him into pieces, make a meat patty, feed him to a razorback. Please. Kill this kid. Please. Kill him. Just kill this kid. He's too fucking stupid to live. He's too fucking stupid to live. And then, a second time, they find the guy with the Jesus costume in the basement. He's lying like this. He's lying like this. Instead of tackling him, shooting him in the leg, stabbing him, like whatever, no. The mom just stabs the shit out of him, take off the mask. It's the boyfriend. So not once, but twice, they go for the whole kill someone. Oh shit, it's another person under the mask. And then the final crux, there's a policeman who arrives with a mask on, and they invite him in. And then the last dialogue is, "Mom, why is he not talking?" And the credits roll. So you don't even get a finale. You don't even get much of an ending. And I don't care if this family dies, get burned, get filleted, or get taken in for tax evasion. I don't give a fuck what happens to this family. They're too stupid, they're too dumb, they're too imbecilic. The gore, other than there's the bit where the dad dies, and you see a little bit of guts out, and he twirls a bit of the guts. That's all you really get for gore. It's not like crazy gore. The way it's filmed, looks like it's filmed on a camcorder like this. There's nothing really stylish with the cinematography or the lighting. There's not like a lot of style, use of colors, angles, camera work that really make the film pop. I think there's too much put onto the satire of it, where it's using just how really stupid these characters are. The only noteworthy bit is the killer. The killer, his behavior, what he does, how he acts, how he reacts to certain situations. That's the only thing that keeps this film going. That's the only minute smirk or chuckle I got out of this. And you see my body, I'm really trying to... this movie's making me puke. I'm ready to puke Dayglow right on camera. Bunch of phlegm and... like, my body is horribly reacting to talking about this movie. Shitty ending. It's a lame movie. Lame film. And it's got a cult following. I don't know why. Teach their own. I'll stay with The Final Girls. I'll stay with Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. I'll stick with Behind the Mask. The Rise of Leslie Vernon. You want to talk about Kill with... that to me is much more witty, clever, and better written than this movie. Satan's Little Helper. If you like the film, fine. To me, I thought it was really lame. But idea, the character, just how stupid they are. You just give up. You go, come on. This is too fucking much. This is just too fucking stupid. So yeah. There you go. So with that said, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.